So we've seen a lot of bad adverts just ever. Like there are so many bad adverts out there. But this one ad I must have seen about 2, if not 3 years ago, really struck a chord with me. I find it quite interesting. Even though looking back it's kind of cringy and it's quite dumb, the message that came across to me at the time was needed, I guess. Like it was an interesting time just in history, I guess. Must have been like 2017, 2016 almost, where I saw this ad. And this, ever since I saw the ad, I've had the idea to like kind of replicate it, but in a more commentary way. And for some reason, I've just put it aside because I thought no one wants to see that. I thought it's kind of dumb. I thought it might not go down as well as it would in my head. But now in 2020, given that 3 years have passed, I figured why not get into the big interesting issue of toxic masculinity. Let's talk about, is it okay for guys to do certain things? So the ad I'm talking about right now is the ad that Lynx put out, or if you're in America or wherever, somewhere else that's not in the UK, I think it's called Axe. And this Lynx/Axe advert is called "Is it okay for guys ... And it's a whole like advert about how guys are told that they can't do certain things. I mean, I've got the video here in front of me now. Some of the things that they talk about, like it starts off by saying 57% of guys have been told how a real man should behave, and then the whole video just goes on saying like, is it okay for me to wear pink? Is it okay for me to be bad at football? Is it okay for me to be a virgin, to be gay and stuff like that? So it's quite interesting. I feel like the concept of the video at the time was quite interesting. So yeah, without further ado, let's see what I found. So as any professional, super well-trained social commentary person would do, instead of going onto Google like an idiot and searching for things manually, I thought I'm gonna go to the one place, the one true commentary place of social affairs, Reddit. And I quickly realized why Reddit is not a good idea for this. I'm not even going to go and talk about some of the things that I see on screen here because some of these answers are just so stupid. But following Reddit, following the unsuccess of Reddit, I went onto Twitter instead and I just typed in, is it okay for guys? And then let's go through some of the memes I found. This one's quite funny. Fellas, is it gay to stare with the softest smile on your face at your half naked bro? I mean, I don't actually know where this is from. It seems like, I was going to say anime, it's obviously not anime, but I feel like if I knew where this was from, it would make more sense. But I just want you guys to know that this definitely isn't. It does not make you gay to stare at your friend while they're half naked. This video is such a bad idea. Number of men converting to gayness is rapidly increasing. It's like people just wake up and this whole tweet is so stupid. I think it's interesting how so many people are still ignorant to the issue that sexuality isn't a choice. Like you're attracted to what you're attracted to. If I ask 2 different guys who's more attractive, Rihanna or Beyonce, one is gonna say Beyonce, one's gonna say Rihanna. Like people have different preferences and different interests. The fact that people still in 2020 are like, oh, you're choosing to like men, something's not right about you. Like the fact that still exists is mind-blowing. I mean, to be honest, it's actually not mind-blowing when you consider that people still don't believe in global warming, as if that's something you cannot believe in. People still don't like Wall-E. Like, the world we live in today, man, the world we live in. James White, I remember this James White meme from years ago. He just comes out with the maddest stuff. I'm just looking, if you guys think it's inappropriate, I'll delete. I hope it's not gay. I just think it's model content. You guys make me nervous. My face is red. This is so funny. I remember the trend, it must have been like 2012, 2011, where it's like not modeling just gay or not gay just modeling, whatever. It's interesting how people still make reference to that in 2020. Just for the record, it's not gay to be a model. I've never done it myself. That's not because I'm straight. It's just I just haven't done modeling. I might actually look into it. I feel like I can get enough money from taking pictures for a living. Why not? It could be fun. It's way better paid than engineering, right? I remember the whole no homo era. I wonder if people still do that. Just for reference, saying no homo doesn't make you straight. And also another interesting point is that there's no need to specify no homo when you're a guy doing guy things. Like, I have a friend actually. This is years ago when we like I gave him a hug, just like as you do, hugged a friend. He's like, "Oh, no homo, man." Like, come on, man, come on. There's nothing weird about hugging guys as another guy. Guys, is it gay for a homie to braid your hair while you play Nintendo? I think playing Nintendo is pretty unique. Actually, I say that. I've literally got a Nintendo Switch right here. And I'm definitely not unique. But yeah, I mean, I've never had someone braid my hair before. I mean, my hair right now isn't actually long enough to be braided. But listen, if you're not on a PS4, then I don't know what you're doing. I honestly don't know what you're doing. New chair, no homo, but it's very comfortable. To be honest, I think it is low-key kind of gay to sit comfortably. This is why I'm always leaning forward on my laptop. If I was sitting with my back straight, like as a normal person would, I think like I'd have to think twice about my sexuality there. Fellas, is it gay to order a meat lover's pizza? Oh, I hope it ain't, because that's all like. I'm not against vegetarian meals or like vegan meals, but just meat just tastes so damn good. Me, to be fair, I don't really order at Papa John's much, but anyone out there who's considering ordering Pizza Hut tonight and you're looking for a good meaty meal, I always go for the barbecue meat feast with stuffed crust. Ooh, that. I remember back in secondary school, me and my friends during our free periods, we'd always, well not always, but like every now and then we'd order the 2 for £20 Pizza Hut deal, because our free periods just seemed to align on the Tuesdays when it's like the discount, and we'd always get one thin crust pepperoni pizza and then one barbecue meat feast with stuffed crust. Literally the greatest. Like whoever came up with barbecue meat feast, hands down to you, man. Hands down to you. You need a raise. And whoever fired Papa John from Papa John's, you need to get sacked. Okay, so as much as I'm enjoying going through some madness on Twitter, I feel like the whole point of the Lynx ad back then was to be more meaningful, whereas I'm obviously just joking around here. So I thought, let me actually go into Google, you know, the unprofessional way, of course, and just type in "is it gay" and see what comes up, because that was the fundamental point of the Lynx video. At the end, they say that these are the real questions that guys are asking, and they show that when you type in "is it gay," like the recommended autocomplete search on Google was like, is it okay for guys to wear this? Is it okay for guys to do that? Such and such. So I figured, let me replicate that now and see if Google still recommends the same things. In 2020. So just doing a quick search here, it's typing in "is it gay," it's come up with "is it gay day today?" I mean, every day is gay day, right? Is it gay pride week? Is it gay week? Is it gay to shave your arms? I mean, I don't think I have the luxury of making that decision, but no. To tuck in your shirt, to wear rings. I don't know where my ring is right now. I have a ring somewhere, and if it were gay to wear rings, being married would be quite a strange phenomenon. So yeah, I can't remember what the meme is, so when you point at your head, but I'm doing it, and you guys know what I'm talking about. If I add 2 to the mix, is it gay 2? Of course, some of the same ones are here, like shave your arms, tuck in your shirt, to wear rings, but wearing leggings. I actually don't know the difference still between leggings and jeggings, and I'm like 21, almost 22 years old, and I'm in tracksuit right now. My understanding of leggings is like they're just tights but thicker, and I would never wear tights. I personally don't understand like why just wear trousers or socks or something. It's a strange concept, but of course, yeah, I wouldn't do it. So take that as you will. Is it gay to have a boyfriend? I mean, if you're a guy, probably. I think that is kind of the point. I mean, actually, I say that. You could be, like, just because a guy likes another guy doesn't necessarily make you gay by default. You could be anything else. Well, not anything else, but there are certain other defined sexualities within the LGBTQA plus community For example, you could be bi, you could be asexual, you can be so many other things. I'm not going to go on it now because I'm not educated enough to give well thought out opinion. However, like the whole G side of LGBT is very overrepresented. I feel like in media. I mean, the community in itself is underrepresented. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like people very much focus on the G, and yeah, there's a lot more going on. So if you haven't seen it already, watch Big Mouth. That's a very, very good show. Also, Sex Education is quite good. Next, we're going on to the whole point of the Lynx advert. I'm typing in "can a guy" just to see what it says a guy can do, and a lot of these are quite interesting. Can a guy get thrush? I don't actually know what thrush is. I'm pretty sure it's that STI that where the vagina like not gooey. That's not the scientific. Can a guy get pregnant? I mean, if you're asking this on Google, maybe you can. Can a guy be too nice? Can a guy be too nice? I'm pretty damn nice, and I'm doing okay. Can a guy feel the coil? That's actually interesting. I'm pretty sure the whole point of the coil is that it's not noticeable. But hey, I might even search it myself after this video. Can a guy get BV? Don't know what that is. Feel a menstrual cup. I'm pretty sure the point of a menstrual cup is that you don't use it during sex. Of course, again, I'm not educated in this, so I don't actually know. Can a guy and a girl be just friends? Followed by can a guy and a girl be friends? That's funny. It's interesting actually because I was having a very similar conversation not too long ago about whether or not it's possible for a male and a female to maintain a platonic relationship. And I feel like you can, but then when my friend confronted me with that thought and said, you know, where's your proof and give me an example, I literally have no examples in my head. I mean, I talk to like one girl in a friendly way and that's it. Whereas all the rest of my friends are guys. And amongst all my guy friends, only like 2 of them consistently talk to girls in a platonic way. And it's like, it's hard. I mean, of course, people will always say anecdotal evidence doesn't count as evidence. But at the same time, it's an interesting point. And I'm not surprised people are searching it. Actually, now that I've seen it, I'm surprised it's not first. I'm surprised more guys are searching about whether they can be pregnant or not, as opposed to whether they can be friends with a girl. So, yeah. So the next one I'm doing is should a boyfriend protect his girlfriend? I mean, you should generally protect people in general. Like, it's no need to be toxic about it. Like, your girlfriend doesn't need to be protected. She can stand up for herself. Grow, be a man. What am I even saying now? Should a boyfriend and a girlfriend talk every day? This is actually kind of cute. I mean, you shouldn't. Like, you don't have to. But, I mean, good on you for asking. Maybe you should ask your girlfriend that instead, because generally, if you're taking your relationship communication questions to Google as opposed to your friends or your actual partner, that's not really a good sign. Should a boy pay on the first date? Watch my video on it. Should a boyfriend call you every day? I love how girls are asking that. Hey Google, like, is my boyfriend calling me enough? No. Maybe you should ask him. Should a boyfriend pay for should a boyfriend pay for everything? Should a boyfriend help financially? Should a boyfriend discipline your child? Dr. Phil, any help on this one? Should a boyfriend text every day? I feel like the pay for everything one, like 3 of these are about finance or paying for them out of like 10. And it's interesting because, of course, watch my video on it if you haven't already. But also, the whole, of course, toxic masculinity is obviously a thing. But I feel like is toxic femininity a real thing? I don't even know. But the whole expectation of a guy has to pay for certain things, or the boyfriend's duty or responsibility to treat a girl in a certain way, is so ridiculous to me. And I'm not surprised people are searching for it because that's very much the standard, right? That's the quota. The idea is that as a guy, you pay for this stuff. But like, I mean, it's 2020, man. I literally pay half or like pay my share for everything, whether I'm out of a girl, a guy. Even if I'm out of my mum, I'm like, yo, I don't care how much I earn. Actually, that's a lie. Of course, if it's like a birthday or if I'm treating someone, then you want to pay for it. But again, yeah, you pay your dues, man. Everyone's got their own dues. So now I'm adding, because of the whole Lynx advert, there was that bit of the guy wearing a pink shirt. Now I'm going to add should a boy wear and see what comes up. So first, what should a boy wear to homecoming? Clothes. When should a boy wear deodorant? That's actually funny. I actually don't I don't have a structure for how I wear deodorants or fragrances. I kind of like, if I smell, I use it. If I don't, I won't. But otherwise, like showering every day or like consistently is enough. I feel like some people use deodorant way more often than I do, and I feel like I don't think I smell. But yeah, yeah. Listen, man. Each to their own. What age should a boy wear deodorant? If you're asking this question, you're not old enough to wear deodorant. Let's be honest. Which ear should a boy wear an earring? I always forget. Apparently, like if you wear an earring on one, like if you only have one on your left ear or your right ear or like one of your ears, that's a symbol of you being homosexual. Of course, I have no idea. I don't wear earrings. I don't see the point of them. I don't see the point of most things. I'm obviously not a minimalist, as you can see from this mirror here. But there are certain things like jewelry, or I mean, earrings are a type of jewelry. But yeah, shiny things just aren't for me. So now we're getting more into the realms of what the Lynx advert was looking for, the whole "is it okay for guys" thing. We're gonna drop the whole gay mantra and let's be specific to my initial inspiration for doing this video. So, first of all, can a boy wear a skirt to school? You know what's funny? I feel like, I mean, of course, there's nothing wrong with a boy wearing whatever the hell they want, but I feel like most schools would make a problem of that. Like, if I were to wear a skirt to my secondary school, I would get sent home instantly. I mean, I couldn't even go to school with hair like this. They say I look like an idiot, and I had to go home. A lot of school rules are like so mad. I mean, I don't want to get into too much because that's a whole other video. But like the whole like underlying kind of, it's not necessarily racism, but it's a lot of these outright discriminatory rules that are just so unfair. And it's like, having hair like this doesn't make me dumb. So I mean, I don't even, if I grew my hair out like a typical, into an afro, I feel like that looks a lot less presentable than this. I mean, of course, there's nothing wrong with an afro either, but like, you know, my hair's short, it's in shape, it's like, it's not going anywhere, it's not distracting. Whereas a big afro, of course, again, nothing wrong with that. But if there's a kid behind you, they might not be able to see around it, and of course, I can understand logistical issues, but I'm going off on a tangent. I remember my school wouldn't let, like, girls could not wear trousers in my school because that was like inappropriate. So of course, schools got to pattern up quickly. Can a boy get pregnant? Why are you asking this? This is the second ranked question again for guys and for boys. If you're still referring to yourself as a boy, no. Can a boy grow after 16? Like, just get off the internet. Now I see why social media is killing our kids, because like the type of stuff that they're gonna ask if they're not on Twitter, I'd much rather, actually no, you know what? There is no saving the human race. We have no. Can a boy scan be wrong? Can a boy be a witch? I'm pretty sure the male thingy for witches is a wizard. But of course, I mean, if you want to be a witch, you can be a witch, baby. Can a boy and a girl just be friends? I like the way they put "just be friends." No, I mean, the answer is no, of course. We've been through this. Can a boy buy a pregnancy test? I mean, a boy can't, a man can. If you're still considered a boy and you're trying to buy a pregnancy test, I think alarm bells should be ringing in someone's head. If not yours, definitely the person selling it to you. Now, going to the original question from the Lynx ad. Is it okay for guys? And interestingly, basically all of these, from my memory, are in the same video. Like, to cry, dye the hair, I think was in there, to wear pink. Like, that's quite funny. I mean, it's interesting how some of these are still the same from when the video was published in May 17th, 2017. Like, you'd think in the last 3 years we'd know better. But hey, can guys cry? Of course not. Can guys dye their hair? I mean, why would you want to? If you haven't got a hairline like this, maybe. But hey, it's funny, like, I always thought Well, I never thought it per se, but I never considered wearing pink because like pink, yellow, purple, these are always like girl colors, whereas red, blue, green were always like guy colors. So I literally never even considered wearing. You would never would have seen me wear yellow or pink in my previous videos if not for this advert. That's again why I'm inspired by it, and it's like it's funny how that as a question. It's like I do not understand where the concepts came from of like boy colors versus girl colors. I don't understand why things are specific. I kind of get blue and pink because that's where like you're kind of raised to think that way. Like if your baby is a boy, it's a son. People buy them blue, whereas buy them blue stuff. Whereas if it's a girl, you get pink stuff. So I think that whole blue pink mantra is very much ingrained into you from before you're even born. To be fair, but things like yellow, why is yellow? What makes yellow a girl color but green a boy color? Like one of my friends referenced Powerpuff Girls, and one of the Powerpuff Girls is green. So we're gonna see this video out, of course, by flipping the scripts. This whole thing so far has been about can guys do this, can guys do that, is it okay for this? Now to finally bring some clarity to make this a social commentary as opposed to just me being inappropriate, stupid for no reason. We are going to search, is it okay for women? And we're going to see just how hard it is, according to Google, to be a woman. This, nah, I'm not. I am not taking this. I think you. Nothing, nothing. Literally nothing. Is it okay for women? Like people just it's like you can do what you want. It's only guys that have to go through. I mean, of course, I'm taking the mic. This is just a Google search. Obviously, like social dynamics occur in real life, not just online. But I do find that quite funny. And yeah, with after about half an hour's worth of sitting here looking through memes, I think we've come to an end here. It's weird, like I'm struggling in real time, of course, I'm struggling to think whether I'm being too dumb and too silly and too inappropriate or whether this is actually consistent and commentary like and if I'm being fair. So of course let me know down below in the comments if there's any issues. I'll bear that in mind for future videos. I'm not, of course, if you've been following me for a while, this is the first time I've ever sat down and tried to do something like this. So I'm open to all feedback, all interpretations, all potential improvements or whatever. But regardless, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, smash the like button if you enjoyed. Comment if, like, for whatever reason, if you want to see what I'm doing in real time, what I'm doing behind the scenes, because of course it's very likely that these videos are going to start to be delayed again because of more rejections or fixing more bathrooms. But nonetheless, if you want to see what I'm doing, hit me up on social media, be that Twitter, Instagram, or whatever. And yeah, bye. What are you still watching for? I said bye. This video's done. Like, go back to your life. Google some things. Spend time with your partner. Put on a film. Study for your exams.